Okay, we are back. We are going to wrap up our discussion on Canvas discussions and how we will publish them and demonstrate some functionality of the discussion part of the Canvas system. You'll notice we left off here with this screen, the one that has my discussion that I just created. You'll notice down here, subscribe. And as I hover over it, and I mentioned this before, Canvas is very helpful on what exactly it's doing. This button just says that I, the instructor, am now enrolled in, I will be notified of all new comments. So before we actually publish this, let's notice this up here. Let's check our assignments here real quick to show you something. You'll notice where Canvas automatically places our discussion that we just added. It's down here at the bottom. So you need to go into your assignment section and perhaps move those things around. This is a discussion I would like the students to see more toward the top. Now you notice I have some other discussions here that I need to make some modifications to. They don't have availability dates and such. I'll get those later. But for most folks, seeing things top to bottom means that that is the order that we will be doing them in. And again, this is all part of how you design your course. Some faculty lay out the entire course from beginning to end and have everything right here. Others will do like this. They will have the availability ready on certain dates. I believe snow days are no longer a thing to deal with. So you could potentially line up your instruction week for week and have things turned off and on in the assignments part of your Canvas section, and they will come up at those due dates. Of course, due diligence, check that weekly to make sure everything is working. So that would be best advice. So over here on the far right, you see that famous circle not there, and it says publish not. As we see down here, my discussion worksheet is published because it's got that little check mark. However, the course is not published yet. So I can publish my chapter 3. And we go back to our discussions, and we see that it's published. All right, so we know that's published. As we go back to our assignments, actually, let's go up here. You need to invoke this first. The student view, very handy to have. To do that, we need to go down here to our settings and click student view. Once you do it, it should be set for your system there forward. So let's go back to our assignments and let's see what the student will see. Notice here, as the instructor, this is everything I see. When I see the student view, it comes up in this nice color that says you are logged in the student view. And only thing the student sees right now is this pre-chapter 3 discussion and a couple of other things that I have published. And the student has the option of showing by date and showing by type. Okay, I'm going to go into my chapter 3 discussion as a student, and I'm going to leave a reply. I'm going to say, I'm going to check out my document. I'm going to click on it. It opens down here and downloads to my documents. I'm going to say open. And I'm going to minimize that. And here's my worksheet. I'm going to disregard that and leave a message. My thoughts on helium up, and I'm going to be a smart aleck and say it will blow up good. Of course, your students are much smarter than me, and I will post my reply. And here's my test student. Now, here's another thing, too, down here when you're working as your student view. Always make sure you reset it because you will be getting your test students there, too. So I'm going to reset that. And now anyone coming in can make a reply to that. Okay, so those are some of the functionalities of your discussion within Canvas. Again, it's graded. You will be setting up your grade book that every time that a student completes that, they will get credit for that. So we've just walked through creating a graded discussion group inside Canvas. We've established some settings, and we've published it and showed you how the discussions work.